Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Hot Pile of Garbage. I'm Jackson Farrell, and today we're going to be playing Crayon Poke from the creator of the Valley Rule, which you may remember from Sergey's playthrough. Thanks, Sergey, for that playthrough. And here we go. It's time for some of this business. So right off the bat, you can see that the music and the graphics have this kind of Mario 2 vibe. But you know, before I get into that, I just want to say a little bit about the background of the game. It was made for the Ludum Dare in 72 hours. Ludum Dare is this indie sort of the video game programming equivalent of what do you call, like 24-hour theater and stuff, you know, just impro jam kind of video games thing. And you just saw the enemy pig there. I'm gonna try to one jump this enemy pig, use him to bounce up to the ledge. I missed him. Okay, well, it doesn't always work out the way we wanted, but you know, I love the graphics on this thing. It's very different from the Valley Rule. Gives this very open air, quasi-Middle Eastern feel that is like echoed in the music. You're bouncing on these blob guys. It's very platformery, you know, very old school platformery, and I love it because I love old school platformers. So up ahead we've got our first little puzzle, and this is kind of neat the way you solve this. The pigs charge when they see you, as you already know, and he's over here. You gotta stand on both those switches in order to open up that door. Let's get that switch standy-on-y thing going, kinda like so. Now the pig keeps charging back over because he sees me. You know, even when I'm on that second stair, he sees me. So how do we solve this? We're gonna do a little risky business, is what we're gonna do. And see, we're out of his sight. When he bumps against the wall, is standing on the button. He lands on the button. We hit the other button, and boom! We got a skull. Now we can crayons. Check this out. The theme for the Ludum Dare that under which this was created was an unconventional weapon. Are the crayons a weapon? Well, let's throw one at the pig and see what happens. The pig loves the crayon. Is what happens. So it's not exactly a weapon, more of a tool, all Legend of Zelda style. But, you know, we'll take it. We're good for it. We're using the crayons to ascend, and indeed that's the theme of the game. Ascension, getting higher and higher. Once you get to the top of the world in which you are in this game, then you've beat the game. And so that's what we're doing. We're going higher and higher, onward to ever greater heights. And you know, this like the Valley Rule is a very polished game. Got a very solid, tight feel to it. The controls, the walking animation, you know, the girl there just kind of skips along. And there's a little bit of inertia, you know, on her startup, and just enough of a slide on the slowdown to make it feel like actual walking, without making it all slippery, icy like those pesky levels in every platformer ever, where you're sliding all over the place on the ice. Whoops, I shot that crayon too low. And I've already given away the solution to one of the puzzles for you. So I encourage you to play this game for yourself. I probably should have said that at the outset, but we're one-taking this. So, pause the video right now. There's a link down in the description where you can go to play this in your web browser. And I'm also going to throw a link to the program that I'm using to play this with a joypad, an Xbox controller, in the browser. Like, you know, I don't think the browser will pick up on joypad input by default, But if you get Joy to Key via the link in the video description, you can map your joypad inputs to keyboard keys and use that to play games like this in your browser. Pardon me for just standing around for a moment there. We're gonna crayon up, we're gonna do some climbing. Here we go. And we're about to spoil some more puzzles for you, so, like I said, this is your last chance to pause the video and play through the rest of the game for yourself, which I highly encourage you to do. Let's see, we can just whip a few like this, and remember the pigs charge when they see you. Line of sight. Line of sight, pig sees me, he charges. And we use him to bash through the walls. You know, this is one of those games where you gotta use your enemies, shamelessly, mercilessly, and then you gotta get the heck out of their way. And you can ascend pretty quickly by firing a crayon as you're rising in your jump. You know, it's a little speedrunning strat there. And let's set up a crayon there for our landing pad as we jump off of this thing. Let's miss the crayon. Sound like a good idea to you guys? It sure does to me. Okay. Hop, hop, hop. We gotta hit another crayon against the first crayon on the way down, and that should be far enough along to provide us with a landing pad. Boom! And we almost made it with one crayon to spare. You see, it's kind of about resource management. Ooh. Throat! Ah, throat! I'm just gonna drink a little water. Because every time you hit one of those red blorps of color, like the paint or whatever, I did not get enough water the first time. There we go. Now we're feeling good. But every time you hit one of those color blobs, it restores your crayons, but watch this. It also destroys all the crayons on the screen. So you only get 10 crayons. It becomes sort of a matter of resource management, selecting your crayons between what do you call? Between red blobs. Like, where do you want to place them? You only get so many. So, with the double jump, we can start ascending this chimney that we saw at the very beginning of the game. It's got that whole Metroidvania vibe. And I think I mentioned it before, but this is less of a twitch reflex game than the Valley Rule. There's no wall climb in this, which makes it less based on timing and reflexes and what have you. And though there are a few reflex puzzles, as you'll see right here. Let's see if I can get this on the first shot. There we go. Okay, and I wonder if I can do this with, that's dangerously close to the spikes. But I think we've got enough distance to make our way. Yeah, we can get to it. You know, it's more of a cerebral, you know, intelligence over dexterity kind of puzzler. And, let's see here. Think I can make that? What do you think? Yeah, we can do that. And I believe if we... How do we do this? A little bit of thwip up there. And... build a crayon bridge from off-screen. I think we will need 2 crayons in order to ascend the final wall. We might just need 1. So let's go ahead and extend that crayon bridge one more piece. You see what I mean? It's just sort of a matter of, oh, but I planted the crayon bridge too high. And you know, I ran out of resources as a result. So I'm gonna try, just thump crayon in the wall from a standstill and fire out some more. I think we can make this. Darn it. Come on. Come on. Not quite. Okay, and you know, with the double jump, we may just be able to get up there from a single crayon. Just gotta tag the wall. Oh hey, we did it! You and I, together, on the internet, on YouTube, in a Flash game. And now, where does this magic take us? Takes us up to this switch. And you remember the chimney from the very start that we ascended once we got the double jump? If we tried to go higher up the chimney, we'd run into that that barrier below. But we hit the switch and boom, it's gone. Gonzo. Goodbye. Goodbye, switch thingy. And so now we find ourselves in this weird little place with just the water. It's an island in the middle of some sort of weird nowhere. But here we are again. We're gonna have to drop down to get ourselves some more crayons. I wonder if we can ascend that wall. And it seems like there was another wall through this other door. We're gonna do a little exploring. We're gonna find out. I've been along the main route through this game. I've beaten it, you know, once or twice already. But I wonder if I can get up that wall. Oh, poop! I got hit by a pig. Come on, pig. See, that's what I mean by one-shotting the pig jump. Now how am I gonna... Oh, I think he's cleverly programmed it so that I can't reach that high. There's no ledge to put my crayons on, and my double jump doesn't get me that far. But I think if I looped around and made a crayon bridge that I could reach it. But there's nothing up there to reach, you know? There's no point to any of that backtracking and wandering around that I was proposing. So we'll skip it. We will proceed forward. And we are in the home stretch of the game now. It's a very short game, and because it's not so reflex-driven, and you don't have that overhang vertical climb like you do in the Valley Rule. Oh hey, did someone say the Valley Rule? Oh whoa, it's Sergey! Yeah, hey Jackson. It is I, Sergey. What are you doing in the studio, Sergey? Oh, I just left my jacket here last time. Have you seen my jacket? What's it look like? I don't think I have. Oh, it's just the red jacket that... Oh, it's over there. Yeah, so it is, Sergey. So it is. Okay, what are you playing? Oh, it's by the Valley Rule guy. Yeah, Sergey, I was just about to beat it. Oh, yeah, that's the ending. That's where it ends. Yeah, Sergey, didn't expect to see you in here. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, look, I see my jacket over there. Yeah, that's my jacket. Okay, I'll see you. It was behind the big bank of audio recording equipment. You sound a little like Strong Bad, Sergey. That's kind of weird. No, I'm Sergey. This is just my accent. It is different from the Strong Bad accent. Anyway, I got to get going. I'll see you. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye, Sergey. Wow, that was weird. Hey, so we beat Crayon Poke by the Valley Rule guy. Made in 72 hours. That's pretty impressive. Congratulations, us! As you can see, it's a lot of fun. You have purple expanding blobs in the background, a sweet vibe on the graphics and sound. There's only one track on the whole game, but it never gets in the way. It would be easy for a game with one track, one audio track, for it to get annoying and repetitive, but it doesn't. You know, and it gets a little stuck in your head. It's catchy and fun, and the whole game is catchy, simple, and fun. Play it via the link down there, And we're gonna wrap this episode up. I am Jackson Farrell, the king of garbage, and you've been watching Hot Pile of Garbage, where we may be garbage, but we're not trash. Stay classy, everyone. Play indie games. See you later. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you'd like to play Crayon Poke for yourself, click the link in the description below. If you'd like to watch more videos, click on one of the more videos. And if you'd like to subscribe to our channel. If you liked this video, give it a like, and yeah, end screen. Fun times. Hot Pile of Garbage.